Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Parc Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Florida State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
They can really be aggressive. Play at 2nd and 3. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Swings it out to his running back. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Panthers! The defense with the scoop and score. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's McBride. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the 1st down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And the Noles will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Panthers offense has the ball for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. It's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Throws to the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll try to do it himself. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking for a deep man. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Gonna let it fly. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Trying to get to it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a run.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them to football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yards you can and help out the offense. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He makes the connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down to this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They make the stop, and that's how the 1st quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Caught near the sticks. It's Blade. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. The Panthers look to keep this drive humming. The give to the back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. And it's caught! Touchdown, Panthers! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays, down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. At the 35, he's loose. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. The Noles want to crank the tempo.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Got it behind the line. It's Weeks. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete.
Man, when these receivers fumble the football, oftentimes...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st time out of the half.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. He's going to pass. He's got his man. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And the 1st guy couldn't get him, but the 2nd one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Georgia State! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Feels like they're just inches away from their own end zone, and it's 3rd and long. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Pressure coming. He's not afraid to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll give it to the back. Bulls his way forward. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half.
Number 15, set to kick it off.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Pulled and fired complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're bringing heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Fakes his man out.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Wants to throw on second down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. The give to the lone running back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. And the Noles come to the line in the hurry up.
Second down.
Looking to throw on second down. Takes the easy completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. No good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Fires on the move. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the incompletion brings up a second down. Quarterback will audible. On second down, he'll fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Getting some heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Right down the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Pocket starts to collapse. He's going to take off. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Georgia State comes to the line with a first and goal. Buys a little extra time. Touchdown, Georgia State! And the beatdown has ensued. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They're trying to get to him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a move. Oh, just left him flailing. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. They'll run play action. And they got him for the sack. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the ball will be down just outside the 30-yard line. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Coming after it, feeling some heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. It's caught downfield. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. Give to the back. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Panthers! And this defense coming out with points of their own. What an interception return. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They are up by 7 over Boston College. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll line up for a second down play.
At the 19-yard line. Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, picked off. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quarterback moving. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And the route is on. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
42. Florida State, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
On second down, looking to throw. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They'll throw it on first down. Unleashes one deep. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah,
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia State. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
That makes the score. Georgia State.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Going up top on first down. Trying to get to it. He'll pull it down and run. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Looking to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Line gets set, first down. Leaves it with the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. At the 35, he's got room. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Georgia State, 63, Florida State.
And he takes this from inside the 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they